This boss coats itself with lava, and this boss freezes Mario by looking at him. Today, Mario goes head-to-head against evolved enemy bosses. Mario enters the lair of the lava thwomps, but the ground immediately starts to fall beneath him. Any platform he steps on sinks into the lava, never to return. Normal thwomps in 3D World are cold and cuddly, but evolved thwomps cover themselves in piping hot lava. These thwomps have evolved a diagonal attack to slam Mario from new angles. Seems easy to avoid them, right? Nope. These small lava thwomps protect the P-switches Mario needs to hit. If Mario can touch one, the thwomp guarding it disintegrates. Once he hits all 4 switches, a giant thwomp at the back of the zone falls into the spicy sludge, but the fight is far from over. Now, a horde of Charavargs and moving platform walls appear to try to knock Mario down. He sees a star, the only thing that will let him defeat the giant lava thwomp. Mario moves with haste to reach the star. He activates his rainbow powers, rushes across narrow platforms before the timer runs out, and melts the mega lava thwomp. That was just the first of 9 evolved enemy bosses. Watch to the end to see if Mario can defeat harder ones like the Boss Bill and the Storm Bro. Mario appears in a new arena, but he is not alone. Boss Bill guards the area with a circle of Bill launchers. Bills fire in all directions as the platform of circle pieces spins around the center. Mario tries to fight the Boss Bill, but its advanced armor resists regular damage. Mario looks for another way and sees cat bells on the outskirts of the arena. Mario dodges the bullets and wants to jump, but he needs to take his time or he'll get a face full of lava geyser. Mario leaps toward the cat bell, being careful not to take a swim in the molten cherry juice. When Mario grabs the cat bell, all bullet bills become cat bullet bills, which now can home in on his location. Mario scratches the cat bills to help clear a path, but as he gets closer, the cat bells get even faster. Once Mario gets close enough, he uses his cat powers to scratch through Boss Bill's armor for victory. A chill runs up Mario's spine as he enters a haunted house. Mario sees Gorgon Boo, but she protects herself with a flame wall. Orange and blue flames act as a shield, as well as an army of ghost minions. Mario advances on the stretching walkway, but patrolling Peepas block his path. Mario jumps onto a platform and the blue flame transforms into a giant Boo. He uses a light box to overwhelm the enemies with light, and then they vanish. Mario jumps across to clear the other side with his light. After he destroys the last big Boo, the flame wall disappears. Gorgon Boo destroys Mario's light weapon and stares into his soul. Mario wants to move forward toward Gorgon Boo, but every time they lock eyes, it disables Mario's movement. Mario discovers the only way for him to move forward is to crouch and avoid eye contact. He makes good progress, but realizes he can't crouch walk over gaps between platforms. To get across without looking at this boss, he figures out how to backflip across the gaps. He can make it across to the next cloud, but if he makes even a small mistake with his flip, he falls into the dark abyss. Mario flips perfectly onto a golden light switch. It shines enough sunlight to stun Gorgon Boo while Mario escapes this nightmare. Mario teleports to Bomb Cube's battlefield next. Mario sees the boss in the center, but Bomb Cube protects himself in several fortified layers. As he looks around, Mario notices a layer of ice covering the floor. His slippery movement makes avoiding enemies even tougher. Fire piranha plants turn up the heat, but Mario notices some unlit torches and has an idea. Mario figures out that running in front of the torch causes the piranha plants to light them up. The burning torches trigger the first icy barrier to lift up, revealing a new layer of defense for Bomb Cube. Goombas drop from the sky and small ice bombs spawn from boxes. Mario stomps on the Goombas and kicks ice bombs to prevent them from exploding. Once he buys enough time, he comes up with a plan to break the wall. He picks up an ice bomb, avoids the floor spikes, and throws it toward the center to destroy the hard block barrier. He uncovers the bomb cube, picks up one final bomb. With a final throw, he defeats the boss with one of its own kind. I'm on a quest to get Nintendo to notice me, so please help this channel pass Nintendo of Italy in subscribers. Subscribing is free and only takes a second, and it could help me get a job at Nintendo. The world around Mario shifts as he falls into a new area. He enters the Fortress of Earthspike, who stands on top of a tall tower with hazards everywhere. Mario knows where to go, but has no way to get up the wall just yet. Mario calculates his movement to stay safe from spike platforms. If he steps on a dash pad, he loses control and takes damage or falls off the stage. Everything stacks against him as he works to get that shiny kitty collar. Regular Spike lackeys throw rollers down to poke Mario, while Typhoos make huge gusts of wind to push him off. While jumping, even the slightest mistake in jump distance could damage Mario. Earth Spike throws unstoppable orbs that Cat Mario can't scratch. If Mario loses his power-up, he has to start from the very beginning. Once Mario defeats the regular spikes, he picks the perfect moment to jump across. Mario climbs up the final tower, scratches the boss, and completes the battle. The world glitches out for a moment and Mario materializes in front of Robo-Cheep. This mechanical fish boss swims in floating water and controls mechanized objects in his environment. Ring burners cast a beam of pain every few seconds and Mario needs to jump to stay alive. But every time he jumps, the program platforms switch color. He has to think ahead about where the platforms will be or he will fall right through. To make progress, Mario jumps out and activates a red coin ring. He must collect all the coins quickly or the timer can run out and he'll have no way to defeat Robo-Cheep. When he does manage to get all the coins, he collects a boomerang flower and works his way up toward the boss. Timing is crucial here as laser beams can take away his only chance. Mario makes it up, hits the Robo-Cheep with a boomerang, and detonates it. Thunder crashes and rain picks up as Mario materializes in the Storm Bro's domain. The Storm Bro hops from cloud to cloud while wreaking havoc using the elements. Storm Bro uses the power of wind to make many regular boomerangs float in place to damage Mario. The boomerangs he throws are imbued with electricity and he launches 3 projectiles at a time instead of 1. Fizzlets form an electricity circle that moves from the center to the outside of the arena. Mario evades the shock and waits for an opening. When the Fizzlets have to recharge their storm power, Mario can stomp on them to make a path through. Once he defeats enough of these, Mario finds a way to climb up on a cloud before Storm Bro gets there. As the boss jumps across, Mario surprises him and stomps on his head for victory. Heavy rains caused by Storm Bro create Bloop Boss's battleground. Mario falls into a sky zone across from Bloop Boss, but has a big distance to travel. Bloop Boss controls minions to keep Mario away. Mario swaps between swimming in floating water blocks and jumping onto cloud platforms. Pain boxes shoot ink orbs that can destroy Mario. He can't stick around for too long on the platforms or he risks getting hit. Rammerhead sharks create spinning barriers that Mario swims around, but as Mario swims further, enemies appear in greater numbers. Platforms change from clouds to donut blocks that fall if Mario hesitates. Mario sneaks past the remaining minions and kicks Bloop Boss in the eye to vanquish him. Mario enters a dark lair of the dead. Captain Zomsqueak continually runs in place, surrounded by possessed enemies. Mario rides on a switchboard but sees no way to reach Zomsqueak. Spike cubes and Peepas block the path, while Parabones fly in to attack and stop Mario. Mario finds a switch on a cloud and hits it to open up new pathways. The switch both activates a way to get closer to the boss and a route back toward where he came. Mario can now get closer, but he still has no way to do damage to Zomsqueak. He explores to the left and finds a fire flower on a cloud. Mario devours the spicy flower to gain flame abilities and carefully navigates back toward the boss. If Mario doesn't time his jump perfectly off the switchboard, he won't make it across and will fall for eternity. With one perfect jump, Mario makes it across and burns the Forsaken monsters. The 9 fallen bosses summon their friends for help. To see Mario face off against more classic enemies that morphed into bosses, click on the video on screen right now. I'm Arrowstotle, and thanks for watching.